If your inventory costs fluctuate constantly, you may be paying a higher price than you realize. In fact, there are hidden costs that could mean the difference between running a healthy restaurant and failing to live another year. Anyone who runs a restaurant or works in one knows all too well that inefficiencies in one area of your business will eventually affect every other part of your business. Price volatility is no exception. In fact, it's a hurdle that can catch anyone off guard at any time. The less prepared you are, the more it can trip you up. The causes for price fluctuations are vast, ranging from predictable, controllable costs to completely unforeseen events that no one has any control over. With that in mind, let's explore 5 ways that price volatility secretly taxes your independent restaurant. As a bonus, watch to the end of this video to learn how you can fight back by saving 10% or more on your restaurant's routine expenses. Now, on with the show. Number 1. Price volatility will eat up your profits, if you allow it to. Restaurateurs operate with a slim profit margin, typically about 3 to 6%. If supply costs waver too much, profits can be eaten alive if your managers and kitchen chefs aren't able to respond quickly or haven't prepared ahead of time. To avoid pricing yourself out of a market, you may spend time adjusting what's on the menu or change the quality of the ingredients just to keep your profits from going up in flames. If price fluctuations continue, then price tracking and forecasting can also be compromised, further adding to your losses. 2. The many costs of menu pricing. Sooner or later, the menu will be affected. When the menu needs to change constantly or it fails to meet consumer expectations, some of the following will occur. The extra work and expense of changing your menus, your POS system, menu boards, and training your staff will obviously cost time and money. That in turn can lead to customer confusion. Constantly changing elements on the menu, including pricing, portions, and ingredients, may influence customers to hold back on spending. This leads to lost sales, reduced sales, and bad reviews, many of which can slip by unseen. Upselling may also become harder. Whether they are simply confused or staring at a higher price tag, customers will be much harder to upsell. Losing this battle will bring the price per ticket down, hurting profits even further. All of these can lead to negative customer perception and reduced loyalty, which is largely out of your control once the word is out about your restaurant. 3. Compromised inventory management. Rapid price changes may cause you to overstock on certain items to avoid potential hikes in the future. On the other hand, you may understock to minimize losses if prices drop suddenly. Both scenarios can result in less efficient inventory management and increased risk of waste or stockouts. Using software to track your history of expenses can help with price forecasting, but many independent restaurants don't have the time or manpower to test out new software and suppliers. This is where plugging into a buying group with reliable suppliers can be a real lifesaver. 4. Additional strain on supplier relationships. It can take weeks or months to set up a working relationship with a new supplier. From there, you need to test the quality of their supplies, their timeliness, and the accuracy of their shipments. This can be costly even if it goes well. But if prices change too often, constant renegotiations may create tensions and miscommunications in your supply chain. Shipments can become erratic or inaccurate, leading to a loss in productivity and goodwill. If sellers begin to sense that their buyers are looking around for other sources, this can affect contract negotiations even further. In the long run, supplier loyalty can simply dissipate. This is a shame because you may need to do just that. Number 5. Expanded needs for alternative sourcing options, especially during periods of high cost. You don't want to wait until this problem is staring you in the face. You don't have weeks or months to get new suppliers hooked into your system, tested, and verified. Doing this well in advance of problems will also allow you to build relationships and rapport with each other. You also want to diversify your options in case your supply chain gets rattled at any time. Restaurants who don't have a second supplier may suffer more immediate disruptions and should have a contingency plan ready to go. If any of these concerns sounds familiar, then fear not, because you don't have to win this battle on your own. At Independent Restaurant Network, you can join a buying group of like-minded restaurant owners who demand the very best from their business. With our price comparison tools, you are likely to save 5, 10, 20% or more on many of your weekly inventory needs. Savings like that can keep many businesses afloat during difficult times. Not to mention, the ripple effect on your business could save untold hours, stress, and money simply by opening up your profit margins. You can learn more at our website by clicking the link below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for videos just like this one every week. Thank you for watching.